everyone, welcome to Travel Buddies. We're back in Tehran and we're recording for you. Did you watch the previous video? How was it? Did you like it? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Now, where do you think we are? Let me show you and you guess. It's Valiasr Square, of course, and this, where we're going, is Keshavarz Boulevard. There are multiple movie theaters here, as you can see. The one in front of me is Bots. In here, there are important central shops and shopping centers for, especially for mobile phones and laptops. And there's some shops here as well. Peddlers in this street. You can see the books. Oh, look at these cars. There's some snack shops here, and this is my favorite. Here, it's called Klona. Did you see that? I love it. I love everything sour. I like sour more than sweet, but it's really terrible for your teeth, so don't eat much. These peddlers aren't just any kind of peddlers. The products are actually good quality. You can find good stuff. This boulevard, if you walk straight, it goes to Lale Park. In this street, you can also find multiple hotels. So if you don't have a place to stay when you come here, you know where to find some. And the restaurants and cafes are actually good. See how green this street is? It's one of my favorites. Look at these jewels. I think they're handmade, mostly. When I was a student, I used to buy almost everything from these peddlers. The products sometimes are the same as the ones you find in the stores, but with less price, so I think it's reasonable to purchase from them. this is a crossing called Palestine, and on your left, if you walk that way, you'll reach to Engalab Street, which you have seen before. It's really crowded for a Thursday. Now let's cross this street. I almost fell. I think you can hear it from my voice. I never feared why people honk their cars this much. Like, you will drive eventually. Stop honking. It's annoying. Oh, flowers. My favorite is sunflower and daisy. Today the weather is a little bit hotter than it was yesterday and the day before. If you have watched the news, you might have heard that in the south and in Emirates and Oman and those countries, the weather was actually really terrible. Like, the flood even came to the city and it was raining really heavy, and the south of our country got affected. So I think the weather was generally cooler, but now it's getting hotter and warmer as we get closer to summer. There's a hospital in here if you need. I hope you will never need. Even though it's afternoon, but since it's the weekend, people are out in the streets. While since I've been in this street, and I really have missed Lada Park. And by while I mean just 1 week. Remember the previous video? That food festival, it was held in Lada Park. That was the last time I was there. I think they have closed the festival because it was related to Ramadan, and now that's over. The festival is over, but I really miss that because the food was so delicious and eye-capturing. I couldn't get to taste all of them. That's a shame. I think this painting is new. I didn't see it last time. Let's move past this thing. It's really noisy. Until we reach to a point that is something to talk about, let me tell you our tradition. I think I forgot. Kindly want to ask you, do not be hateful towards one another. although the situation in the whole world is corrupted and there are wars going on all around the place, we don't have to be harsh and cruel to each other. I mean, you get what I'm trying to say. And we made this channel to show the reality of life. We didn't make it to engage in political or religious activities and statements. So we appreciate it if you honor that decision. And look at this place. I think it's a Chinese restaurant, maybe Japanese, I don't know. I really want sushi at the moment. Like, I'm craving sushi. Unfortunately, in this street, I don't think we can find a restaurant that offers sushi. So maybe some another day. This area is famous for its trees and flowers and being green, but every year they cut trees. Trees get old and they cut them. Oh my god, look at it. It's one of my favorite cars. I didn't expect it to be here. Mitsubishi. So beautiful, right? Another flower shop. It's been a while I bought flowers, you know. I personally am like this, you know, I want to have and purchase fresh flowers every day. Like, I like to have flowers on my table, but I don't think that's a right thing to do because flowers are life and cutting them will kill them, so I wouldn't do it every day. And there are almost every bank branch in this street. Like, if you need anything related to a bank, you're okay. See this boulevard in Ramadan? There were many tables in here that were set. It was a ceremony, like a festival, not like the one held in Lada Park. Smaller. There were chairs and tables, and they called it Ramadan ceremony. If you go that way, you'll reach Lala Park, but we are not going that way. We are going this way. Because we're not allowed to record the building in front of us. You know, if we went that way, we would have been in trouble. It's for the government, and you are not allowed to record governmental buildings. Since these streets are really close to Tehran University, there are multiple, buildings and apartments for students. Most of the residents are actually students. Now we want to take you somewhere really nice. There's a bank, but this is actually a building, and let me tell you what I found. Hi. Hi, kitty. This is an apartment, actually. Reminds us of the friend's apartment, and in front of us there is a cafe. And the last time I was here, I ate a pizza. The prices are a little bit higher than usual, but the taste is so good. And the inside is really pretty, but I'm not sure if you're allowed to record inside. I'm just gonna show you around. Well, that's it. Take care of yourself. All the love.